Corey. Well, they're one of the newest spots in Cedar Rapids and one of the sweetest and best smelling, too.
Oh, absolutely. To say good morning and welcome to Tina Pipkin. Did I get it right?
You got it
I've
right.
been practicing since Friday.
Excellent.
Dirty Dough here in Cedar Rapids. All right. We're going to talk about this in a minute. Let's talk about the name. Dirty Dough.
Very curious.
I will tell you, when I first drove by it, I'm like, oh, it must be a laundromat. Like, wait a minute, it says dough. Tell me about how that name and how this all came to be.
So, well, first of all, Dirty Dough is a franchise. And so basically it comes down to that they're very mental health focused, and it's really about not how much it looks on the outside, but what's on the inside. And so the Dirty Dough part of it is, as you can see, they're a little messy cookie. So that's really what it came down to was, you know, it's what's on the inside that's the most important.
And what is on the inside of these cookies?
We have tons of stuffing, from peanut butter to cream cheese to raspberry jam. There's just a variety of different things. Even like the stuffed chocolate chip has kind of like an edible cookie dough in it. Yeah, so when it opens up, it's just, they're just very gooey.
So both the dough and the cookie, what more could you want?
And what more could you
Kind of like Googling Google, really.
There you go.
What that is.
There you go.
How did this all get started for you? Because this is still new.
It is new. I've kind of always, well, my husband and I own a franchise here locally, and we've always wanted to do another one. And this just made sense. It's a really good model. The product is amazing. It just was one of those things that I'd wanted to do for a long time, and it popped in front of me, and I was like, yeah, this is the one. So, yeah.
Where is your location?
So we are located on Wiley Boulevard. It's by the Menards and Williams, so kind of that cross area there. It's
7 minutes from my house, by the way.
Is it really?
He timed it.
It used to be the Westdale Theater, that area right there.
Right,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Well, and not only do you have the good cookies, and we're going to talk about some of the biggest movers. There's the website where you can stop by and see it, but there's a great nonprofit component to this as well you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, it's called Life is Sweet. The franchise itself encourages its franchisees to work with area schools to start mental wellness rooms. And so that's one of the things that I'm really passionate about. Mental wellness is very important to me. And it's one of those things that I know that is very important for kids to have a good start with that. So that's one of the things that I am going to actively start looking into is starting to talk to the schools, especially on the southwest side. That's where we're at right now. And see if I can make some of those connections for that.
Well, that's really cool, especially it's a big franchise, but you want to reach into the community, and that's very important.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, you guys have a big event coming up.
We do.
The door opening, come in for the first time, give it a sniff, give it a bite. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so we had our soft opening for about 4 weeks. So this Saturday on the 9th from 10 to 10, so all day we're going to have our grand opening, and everybody gets a free cookie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, that
Is it
is
one of
amazing.
those, okay, let me ask you this, Tina. Can somebody come up in costume like, oh, I've never been here before. Give me one.
You say a mustache and some
fake
glasses.
mustache, Groucho Marx eyes.
I mean, we're not. I'm hoping that it's going to be busy enough that we're not even going to notice if somebody does that. So if that's the case, that will be fine.
We get a cookie by a dozen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before we part ways here, run us through some of these that we've gotten from us.
So this cookie here, I actually did this morning for the Alzheimer's Association. So we have the ability to do a little customization with our catering. This is called a Brookie. It is a brownie cookie stuffed with chocolate chip and caramel. This is our coffee toffee. This has 75 milligrams of caffeine in it. Yeah. So this is quite the cookie, and it's got cream cheese on top, and it's stuffed with toffee. This is called the muffin top. This has a cream cheese filling inside of it. It's a blueberry, kind of like a blueberry muffin. This one is probably my favorite. This is the Kickin' Cheesecake. This is one that has a cheesecake filling, and it has a raspberry jalapeno, slightly spicy flavor to it. It's fabulous.
That's awesome.
This is the Berry Dirty Bliss. It's cranberry orange. This is our regular toaster tart, which is the same as this. This is our reverse. It's basically a backwards Reese's peanut butter cup.
Okay.
It has fudge in the middle, stuffed chocolate chip, Chubby Hubby, and raspberry brownie fudge.
There's the whole party right there.
I'm going to eat one of these.
Tell you what, stick around because you'll help us with the goodbye here. But you have the grand opening again coming up. Remind us the when and the where.
It's on March 9th. It's at Wiley Boulevard, 2811 Wiley Boulevard or Suite 100, and it will be from 10 to 10.
We'll be right back to say goodbye in a matter of moments. You're watching Everyday Iowa on KCRG TV 9.